Oh yeah, I was fighting the fucking Wendigo. And I got my ass kicked. Great. Oh right, I have no water. Oh, so I'm really just gonna have to come back later. That's a shame. I have a fever. I have a cold. I am cold. I'm. I have no water. I have no water. I'm suffering. And I don't know how to get out of here. Oh, okay, here we go. This is so great. We're having a great time. We can solve that for now. I can eat some meth. I can't believe I got my cheeks clapped by that damn Wendigo. Disappointing. Well, I have a cold and a fever because of him. Yeah, I think we're just gonna go back into town and re-prepare for that Wendigo. Because that's just silly. I want to make some traps. Cool. Cloth. Is the plan. The Kazite armor. It's pretty good if you upgrade it. Hmm. I might need the brutal great axe later, so we'll keep it for now. Hmm. Pistoli. Hmm. No, I don't need any of this. Ow. Hmm. I don't like that I still have a cold. That's not cash money at all. That's better. What?
I'm gonna be so depressed on Friday.
Any particular reason why?
Yes, because Taylor Swift's new album drops, and she dropped a video today with a bunch of Easter eggs about like what this album is going to entail.
Mm-hmm.
And what you need to know is that Taylor Swift has a quote about how there are three kinds of songs. There are glitter pen songs that are like the fun, upbeat songs like Shake It Off or Me or.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so those are glitter pen songs. And then there are quill pen songs that are like really poetic and just deep.
Yeah, they're poetry.
Yeah. And then there are fountain pen songs.
The
And
sad
fountain pen
ones.
songs rip your fucking heart out. Okay, fountain pen songs are depressing. And in this video, previewing the Georgia Codes Department, there is a desk, and on the desk lies two pens. There is a quill pen, and there is a
Fountain
fountain
pen.
pen. There is not a glitter pen in sight.
It's not a fun one.
There is not a single fun song on this whole album, Taylor.
Damn, bro.
You're just coming for us. Which I kind of saw coming. Like, I have been anticipating this whole cycle leading up to the release of this album. I've been like, this album is going to be more similar to Folklore and Evermore. And for some reason, a lot of people are like, no, it's going to be like a pop synth album like Midnight's and
Pop
1989 Vault Tracks. And I'm like,
Are you
the
stupid?
cover of this album is sepia. What about sepia gives you like fun glitter pen?
Yeah, that's just silly.
The back of the album says, "Am I allowed to cry?" Another variant says, "You don't get to tell me about sad." I don't remember what the other two variants said. Oh, I love you, it's ruining my life. Come on, what about any of this is giving pop synth album?
Pop synth.
And it's because she like
No, this is
filed
totally
it
pop synth, bro.
when she always has been filing her albums as pop albums since like Red. No, 1989. With the exception of Folklore, which is an indie album. People don't understand that you can file your album as whatever genre you want. It doesn't actually have to fall in that genre.
That's crazy.
And that's why Beyonce is now a country artist, even though she just put out a pop album. She called it a country album. And now she gets to be qualified for any country album awards.
That's kind of cracked.
Yeah. Personally, I think she did that because she's tired of losing to Taylor Swift. Because she lost out for like pop album of the year to Midnight's, and then immediately she announces a new album and it's a country album, and it's literally like it's a pop album. Let's be for real.
Let's be so for real.
Yeah, I think it's weird that you can just kind of label your album as whatever you want, even if it doesn't fall anywhere near that genre, but I don't know why people saw anything about this album and thought, we're gonna get a fun pop album. It's called the Tortured Poets Department, guys.
What are we doing here?
What are we even doing? Okay, I think I just have to take a shower. I'm red. I'm thinking maybe I didn't get as much of this dye rinsed out as I thought I did. The back of my hand is pink. My shirt is stained red on the collar. My pillowcase is red. The back of my neck is red. I should not. I like the color, but I'm not sure I'm a big fan of the dye.
Where the fuck did he go? He really stuck over there. Oh, he got away.
Is that the Wendigo?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, I got him. I have a cold again. I got the badass Sky Crown Mace now. That's a good weapon.
I ruined my shirt.
Oh, no. Can't be doing that when I get my camera.
I can't be naked in my own house?
At least not right there.
Why?
Because I'm going to have a camera. Unless you want to do porn.
Probably get you more streamers.
Probably.
That's not fair. Damn. I'm looking mean as fuck.
Fine as fuck. More like.
Kissy, kissy. I love you.
Oh, I am very cold. I'm about to die. Brutal Knuckles. Nice. 33 to 48 damage. Very nice. Iron Scarp. Nice. Very nice. Let's see what this does for me. Marsh. The marsh. The marsh. The marsh. Yeah, it's this way. Oh, damn. Nice. Very nice indeed. Got some fire. Mineral tea. Nothing to be scared of. You're just a little guy. You tried. Blood shroom. God damn. Very nice. Very nice. Damn. That was close. Palladium knuckles. Nice. They weren't too bad. Ooh, Twanosaur tail. And now I can't move. Excellent. Needle tea. If I'm not mistaken, you make that out of cactus. Whew. Smacked a bitch up. Blood shrooms are good. He gonna die too. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Hmm. Owie. He really chasing me. Oh, the Kintsugi armor. Damn, not quite enough. Hello.
Hello. I am hoping that now I've got enough of it rinsed out that it
Bleed.
won't bleed.
Oh! Hey, Jacob. Can't hear. I wonder why. Hold on. Well, that might help. Yeah, it's someone from the Discord. Be weird. Be weird all you want. I don't really think anyone cares.
Oh, I'm stuck in my shirt.
Good job.
Hello, my friend.
Sweet. Yeah, somehow the audio got muted. I don't know why that keeps happening. I'm having a lot of strange things happen while I try to stream. Right now, I'm not trying too hard to worry about it, but it is what it is. I'll figure it out in time. I'm honestly thinking about maybe switching over to Twitch instead, because YouTube's integration is god awful, and I don't know if it's worth the headache to try and figure it out. I mean, I've been trying to figure it out for what feels like a month now, and I don't know. Things work one day and then they don't, and then they half work, and then the process of troubleshooting is just really painstaking. And then I still don't figure it out, even after all the trouble of troubleshooting, if you will. So, thinking about taking the easy way out and go to Twitch instead, even though I despise Twitch. But we'll see.
Hello. Oh. Hi, a little. Hello, my friend.
I have 1,000 silver. Oh shit. That's fine. Wow. What am I doing? Tease? No, I'm fine. I just need to get to big city. Well, I'm glad it's at least running. That that's one win. That's about all I've been able to get right so far is, well, the visuals, I guess, and all of my scenes work in OBS, but trying to integrate chat into the stream through YouTube is what seems like fucking impossible without it being extremely ugly or completely dysfunctional. I was having a really weird issue with this, what's it called? Extension. I was using an extension to get chat onto the stream, and it was doing this thing where it would work kind of like my chats would show up, but when I'm in game, no one else's chats would show up on stream except mine until I would tab out, and then OBS would open, and then it would load all of the chats into the stream. It was very stupid, and I don't know, I just kind of ended up abandoning that, I suppose. And right now, I guess we're just not going to have chat on stream. So that's fine for now. It's a process, I'll say that. Learning all of the software is some kind of fun in of itself. Not like I'm having a terrible time or anything. It's just kind of fun to see what works and what doesn't. I think the most fun I had so far was putting together all of my scenes and stuff. Putting the artistic flair on the panels. I think that stuff's cool. I also had to fight tooth and nail to get my latency down to a point where it was actually not like 20 seconds. I think now it kind of fluctuates between like 6 and 4. I don't have the greatest internet on the planet, but I have damn good internet, so shouldn't be too much of an issue at least. I have played through this game, about 700 times. I think I've got over 400 hours on PlayStation, and then some, probably 200 to 300 hours on PC. But I've had to start over because when I got my new PC, which is the one I'm using now, all of my data didn't transfer through Steam, so I had to start over. Oh, how so very sad. I'm kind of glad, to be honest. I love this game, and I will gladly play it again and again and again and again. And the funny thing is, when I was playing it on PlayStation, I was actually doing a streamed playthrough with a buddy of mine. We're not going to talk about that, though, because that was awful. The audio was bad. And, yeah. But I was also playing it on PC at the same time with a different friend. So I was doing 2 co-op playthroughs.
Something you need?
It was real fun. It was a lot of good fun. But yeah, right now, I'm just kind of playing it out like it was the first time again. I don't have anything too crazy going on. I'm just kind of getting through one of the storylines. This is my first character so far. I will have many more. And I've been cheesing the legacy chests too, of course. Can't really play this without doing that. Because why wouldn't you? I honestly think the legacy chest mechanics are pretty awesome. Even if you do have to cheese them. I hope they do a better job of it in the second game. Oh yes, I was beyond immersed. I felt... I don't know, this game made me feel something that I hadn't felt in a long time. It really brought back the feelings I had when I first played Morrowind, when I was like 14 years old, playing on the original Xbox at my cousin's house.
Greetings, friend.
I watched him play Morrowind, and I didn't understand a single fucking lick of it, but it looked awesome. It looked like so much fun. There was just so much going on, and it looked great, and I wanted to play it, and I had a really bad time playing Morrowind my first time, because I didn't understand what any of this was. But it fascinated me to no end.
Hey there.
And I loved it. And I haven't really played any games aside from maybe like Dragon's Dogma. That game also really instills that adventurous feeling, but this one, I don't know. I had just discovered what Outward was maybe last year, 2 years ago. I'm not entirely sure at this point. Was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. Yeah. And it fucking hooked me immediately. I had it sitting in my wish list for so long, and I was like, I don't know, this game kind of looks cheap, kind of looks funky, you know? Like an investment, and I was like, I wasn't ready at the time to get invested in anything. But on a whim one day, I decided to actually just buy it when it was on sale, and I loaded it up, and I was fucking instantly sucked in, and I didn't stop playing it for like those 400 hours. I loved it. I really haven't experienced adventuring like this in a long time. And it's such a stupidly simple game, too. And yet it's so complex at the same time. I'm getting lost in my storytelling, and I am forgetting what I'm doing.
Farewell, my friend.
I came here. Why did I come here? Yeah, man, I definitely recommend this game to pretty much anyone who has some level of patience, because it does require some patience. I remember the first time I played this, my first character. Oh my god. I had my ass handed to me on so many occasions. It was great. It was so bad that it actually made me want to start over out of spite, because I was like, there is no way I could be this bad at this game. And lo and behold, after you get your ass kicked a couple times in your first playthrough, and you like, shit starts to click, and then you start over, and it's like, okay, now I know what I'm doing. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. There is also a lot of downtime too, which is kind of what I'm experiencing right now. I'm just kind of doing the adventurers thing where, you know, you gotta sort all your loot and sell all your shit. You gotta prepare for the adventure. And you know, like the whole idea of like preparation mechanics.
Curious.
Now, right now, I'm just kind of doing some of the storyline stuff. But in the process of that, and all the traveling you have to do from one place to another, since I've played this so much, I really just kind of end up min-maxing a lot of stuff. Like what to pick up, what kind of things to sell and keep for loot later, because there are so many little things that contribute to your adventure that you wouldn't even know about until way later, or if you looked it up. But I kind of get lost in the whole inventory management part, which is, some people hate that shit, but in this game, it really matters. And it's not like arbitrary inventory management, like in something like Resident Evil, where it's like you gotta just force yourself to carry bogus shit around. This actually does make a difference, because your backpack, which you can take on and off, makes a difference. Certain backpacks can only carry certain amounts of weight. Some of them also have special effects too for wearing them. But yeah, I'm just kind of managing my inventory right now and picking up subtle little items here and there that lay around all the time. Try making an extra bit of cash so I can go buy my skills that I want from here, this town specifically. There is not a bottomless backpack. The backpack that I'm wearing now has the highest carrying capacity at 110. But the other backpacks in the game have special effects. They might not be able to carry as much, but some of them will allow you to roll. If you're wearing a backpack, more often than not, unless it's a specific utility backpack, you will always do fat roll, which will require you to drop your bag if you want to actually participate in combat effectively. Otherwise, you're stuck with the fat roll and not very much carry space. Some of them have special effects like reduces mana costs or reduces stamina costs and stuff like that. Some of them actually have detrimental effects as well, like reducing your movement speed, but they grant you like 10% more armor because there's a literal safe. You can wear a safe on your back,
something you need.
and it increases your defense, but it also makes you move a little bit slower, which I think is really funny. It looks really cool too. Just carrying a giant fucking metal safe on your back. I'm getting distracted again. What the hell was I doing? I don't have enough money to buy the skills I want, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get the hell out of town and start fucking off. Oh god, I wish I had. Wish I had a second player to carry all my shit. This game really is so much better in co-op because then you can have... There's so many interesting ways to play this game. And playing it in co-op just literally multiplies everything about this game times 2. It's really just that awesome. I highly, highly recommend playing this, not only solo, but with somebody. And, like, you can play with randoms, too, if you know, want to engage in that. I wouldn't really say it's much fun with a random, but it is definitely one of those games you play with your best friend. Oh god, I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh, I'm gonna bleed out. Oh, I'm gonna bleed out. Oh, bandage. Oh, Jesus. Whew! That was close. Oh, wearing my silly mask. I forgot to take it off. I think what attracts me the most about this game is the magic system. It's a whole thing in of itself, trying to explain that one. But the magic really is super fun to use. Alright, I know what's in here, and I'm not really prepared for it, to be honest. We're gonna see how it goes. I should mention, too, that my co-op playthroughs with my friends, we never even finished. We played for at least, like, 50 hours together on both accounts, and neither of my friends have finished the campaign with me. Oh, God! Why did that do so much damage? Okay, I ain't fucking around. Ooh. Fuck. Ooh. That damn Wendigos. Ooh. Specific build. Yes and no. Eventually, it's probably going to be what I would have called my ultimate build. I've played every class. Tried all of the skills in the game to see what I liked the most and what I thought was the most effective. And believe it or not, it's fist weapons that I think are the most effective. Because there's a specific skill called Prismatic Strike that is stupidly overpowered. And the fact that fists attack the way they do, they're a DLC weapon, by the way. They came after. They came out after original release. They came with the definitive edition. But yeah, the fist weapons are just the way they attack is absurdly overpowered because they attack twice as fast as any other weapon because they're fists. And just the way you can use them grants you a lot more DPS than probably any other. Maybe not the chakrams. You might be able to out DPS fist weapons with chakrams, but the problem with chakrams is you have to have the skills to use them, and when the skills are on cooldown, you can't attack with chakrams. So that's a problem. But so in this game, there are trainers in the world that you don't level up or anything. You have to pay trainers to train you in specific skills, and these specific skills you can only specialize in 3 classes. You can specialize in any 3 classes you want, but only 3. And even then, in those specializations, there are skills that you can only learn one or the other of. And so you have to choose carefully how you want to build, because there is no going back. It is very choice heavy. And I think right now the build I'm trying to go for is Rune Magic, which is the little book that I was using earlier. This stuff. Rune Magic allows you to cast a variety of utility and offensive spells via the use of runes. You cast them in like a coded order, and it will cast a specific effect, like Magic Armor, Magic Light. Let's see if I can remember what Magic Light was. I think it's this one. Nope, that was incorrect. That was also incorrect. Well, we're going to ignore that. The Rune Magic I really like, so I pretty much incorporate that into a lot of the builds I have played because it really is just stupidly effective. The other class that I'm going to specialize in is Monk, because Monk has a lot of useful defensive and offensive skills, specifically for like physical attack and physical defense. And that paired with the Rune Magic's Rune Armor, you can get pretty stupid high defense. And also pretty high attack, especially with fist weapons, because of how fast the fist weapons attack. It's pretty easy to get the most use out of the monk's skills. And then for my third class, it's a toss-up between Shaman for more defense, because there's a passive skill in the Shaman tree that grants you, it enhances any like passive defense buffs that you would get from like either spells or potions, So instead of getting like 20% fire defense from a potion, you'd get 30%. And that is incredibly useful when using runic armor. And then I pair it with a type of armor that has barrier. Barrier just gives you flat numerical defense against elemental attacks. So if I were to take 10 damage of poison, if I have 5 barrier, I take -5 poison damage. Oh, I have a fever. I just realized that. Oh, shit. That's not good. Let's see. What
Is
does
there
this guy
something
have?
you need?
Yes, I need that. I need to actually rest. Ooh, I need a campfire. Do I have a campfire? I do not have a campfire. So yeah, it's either my last class is going to be Shaman for the defense, or it's going to be... Oh, well, I really don't know, to be honest. I could go with the Sorcerer, because then I'd get passive mana regeneration. But it's not really... There's nothing else that would be useful to me in that tree. So it's kind of it's one of those things where I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But essentially, I'm gonna be like a spell blade fist fighter. Spell fist. Magical hands. Like a magical martial artist. And also, depending on what storyline you choose to do, you'll get different passive bonuses via the missions that you play through. And the specific playthrough I'm doing right now will grant me more mana and more max health. So that will be useful to me in the long run. Tent. And that's kind of like, I guess I'm kind of doing like a stat pump kind of build with like magical buffs. The reason why I would choose Shaman though mostly is because in order to use Prismatic Fist, you have to have elemental buffs. And the elemental buff spells grant you increased resistance to said buff. Like, I'll show you. Like this one, the Cool boon, the Possessed boon, the Mist boon. These all grant you increased damage of said element and increased resistance to said element. And with the Shaman skill, it would increase the resistance that it already gives me. And on top of that, in order to use Prismatic Fist, I have to have all of those boons active. And for every boon that's active, the strike hits for every active boon.
Greetings, friend.
Chakrams are fucking awesome, though. I love using the chakrams. They're really fun.
Hey there! Hey there!
There's also a gun.
Hey there!
You could specialize in gun, too. But yeah, see, these are the skills I was wanting from Monk. Steadfast Ascetic, which increases max stamina. And then Master of Motion. While under the effect of discipline, impact resistance and all damage resistances are increased by 10. And then you pair that with runic armor. That's an extra plus 10 to all resistances. So that's already 20% resistance to all damage, period. Which is especially useful in the end game. And everything is fucking elemental. And then you have your choice of super, which is Flash Onslaught or Counter Strike. I honestly couldn't really tell you which one's better. It's a matter of preference. I don't have enough silver to buy that yet.
Greetings, friend.
The Philosopher, that's what it's called, not Sorcerer. But yeah, this one grants you constant mana regeneration, which is nice. It's super nice, but it's really only good if you're using chakrams, which I don't really plan on using. I do love a good chakram build though. They are really fun, as long as you have some kind of like skill cooldown, because it's not really that fun if you're constantly waiting. So having good skill cooldown is great. I need a cooking pot. Why don't I have a cooking pot?
Is there
Jesus.
something you need?
What is wrong with me? Ugh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I think the game froze. Wow. Oh.
What can I
Oh!
do
No,
for
maybe
you?
not. Okay, Jesus.
What can
That
I
was
do
an
for you?
incredibly hard lag there. Alright, what's this guy selling? Nothing useful, that's what. I am gonna sell all this shit though, because I'm tired of carrying it. I need those for something, I don't remember what though. You can also do a trapper build with the assassin skills. Traps are incredibly overpowered. Honestly, everything in this game is pretty overpowered. As long as you know how to use it and you have the right equipment to make it overpowered. There is a power fantasy here to be found.
How can I help
A lot
you?
of people just don't have the patience to play a game like this, and that's what really sucks, is because if you don't have the patience, you really miss out on some awesome experiences. You also have to be willing to learn new things too, and a lot of people just don't have a combination of no patience and don't want to learn new things, which is fine. But it makes me sad for people like that who won't get to
Hey
experience
there. Hey
an
there.
awesome game like this.
Hey there.
I need another 600 silver. Put my silly mask back on. Lets me move faster. There's also a lot of Easter eggs in this
Is
game
there
too.
something you need?
One of which being a Sonic reference. If you type your character name in when you create your character, if you call him capital C code space capital S Sonic, you get an exclusive option in your options menu that allows you to turn on super speed. And that super speed gives you 300% bonus movement speed while sprinting, and it makes your character roll like Sonic. It's actually incredibly funny. And useful if you don't want to deal with moving super slow. So it's like even the people who don't have the patience to be running around constantly have an option to play the game at like a faster pace. You would just, it's not really common knowledge. This game came out, I do believe the definitive edition came out in 2019. The
Make
actual
yourself out in the
release of the
marsh.
game itself, because there's two
Never
versions.
safe out there.
The original version is
Listen
not
to
this
me.
version. It is very different.
Hmm.
It's poopy. Don't even consider the original version.
Watch yourself
But the
out in
definitive
marsh.
edition came out in 2019.
It's never safe out there. He would have come via watch yourself out in the marsh. It's never safe out there.
So it's still pretty, I wouldn't say old, but it's definitely, it was in that time period when gaming was kind of still peak. Also, I'd like to say I really appreciate you coming out and hanging out with me today. It's nice to have someone to talk to. Well, in stream anyway. I always have somebody to talk to. Literally 5 feet away from me. 5.5 feet. She's playing Skyrim. It is kind of hot in here, Jesus. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Please do. Is the air on? Is the air on? Because, like, it does not feel like it should be this hot in here if the air is on. What the hell? Yeah. Yeah, could be, I suppose. Ooh, I need a Gabberry. I really don't have a Gabberry. Out drinking, huh? All day. Man. I bet that was fun. That doesn't make any sense. Why is it 73 degrees out there if the air is on? You telling me our air is broke again? The second game should be coming out next year, if I'm not mistaken. They've already released the alpha, and some content creators have already played the alpha demo. Just for the combat, though. Nothing else. I almost fucking shit and exploded all over my pants when I heard that they were actually making a second game. Almost. I came very close. Okay. I don't have the right materials to make what I want to make here, so we're just gonna get rid of these. They weigh too much. These damn marshmallows. That's not the cave I need to go. I mean, there's a... Drinks would prefer to stay in, not out. Where's this cave at that I need to go? There's a damn mushroom I need to get for the giants. I don't remember which... I think it's the big-ass tree. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Yep, can't miss it. But I also need to go over here and do the side quest too. I think it's really funny how long I played this game without not knowing how to make health potions. And it's such an easy combination of materials. And yet I played the majority of the game not knowing it. That's another thing about this game, is that the recipes, if you know how to make them without having the actual in-game recipe, you can just make them. You don't need to have some kind of arbitrary in-game unlock to craft things. You can just do it if you have the materials and you know how to make it.
I wish this game would tell you where secret layers are at.
You wish the game would tell you where secret layers are at, even though it's called a secret layer.
It's like layers. Why are you guys gonna be like the general was I can't scout the entire
Bonk. Give me that. Oh, it's raining. Great. Do. Oh wait, raining is good. That means my ice mace will do more damage. Alright, I think I'm going to do this side quest first before I do the main quest. I have a month to do the main quest part, so I think I can manage. Drink water. Ooh, eat the egg. Cooked bird egg. Wish I had access to my stash. That would make this a lot easier. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What the hell? Oh, yeah, fight him. Oh, God! Why he chasing me? Is it because I look like a bird? Yeah. Yeah, it's just because fuck me, that's why. It's a bloodbath. Oh my god, are they actually gonna kill him? Oh man. Oh, he bleeding. Are they both bleeding? Oh, oh. Oh, is he gonna get him? Oh no! They almost got him. And now he's dead. They fought valiantly. Thanks, guys. Take that loot. Alright, go back to town. Tell Mofat. What kind of name is Mofat? Mofat. Gimme Mofat. Yes. starting characters can't use magic. This is true. You have to go to a ley line and unlock magic. But magic costs maximum health and maximum stamina. You basically transmute your life force into magicka, and then you can use it that way. And it's a permanent transformation. You can't take it back. But you can always make it worse. Can I make a bone pistol? I can't. I sold my palladium scrap. Shit. I'm gonna buy one anyway. I do not need these things. Why do I have all of these things? Get them out of my inventory. I need the live Wheaties for something, but I don't remember what. Oh yeah, I forgot I have 6 gold bars. Wow. I could have bought the skills all along.
Is there
I'm
something
so
you need?
silly. Alright, let's go buy that last skill. Well, it's not my last skill, but it's another skill.
Hey there.
Master of Motion. Cool. Under the effect of discipline, get damage resistance. I should probably start slotting skills, huh? We'll put that there. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. Do I have any more bullshit on me? Okay, we need to take care of all this stuff. I need to do some alchemy. I need to make meth. Very nice, very nice. I lied, we're not making meth today. We're making tea. The Brits would be happy. We're not talking about that, though. Minor omelet. Tea, 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 tea. Cool. Wow, I have 15 blood mushrooms. Jesus.
Is there something you
Selling
need?
any bugs? No, he's not selling the right bugs. Okay, well, I guess I can sell some of them then. Before they go bad. That's fine. I don't need those either. Or that. Or these. I don't really need that either. Fire rags. No. My toast has rotted!
What the hell happened in here?
Oh man, my toast.
Ricardo's dead. And I don't know what I did to kill him.
You'll live. Okay. Much silver? 100? That's fine. This is fine. Love me some iced coffee. It's almost as good as iced tea. And that's perfectly fine. I have a lot of health potions. Dragon's Dogma, huh? Has the depth of really thought out dungeons and Dragon's Campaign. Yes. I was actually playing Dragon's Dogma the other day because all the hype and hubbub about 2 had me reminiscing about the good old days. And I loaded it up for the first time in like forever. It's been several years since I played Dragon's Dogma, and I was like, God damn, I forgot how awesome that game was. And I can't believe it because, oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to talk to that guy while I was in town. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I really do think you're right. You can relate this to Dragon's Dogma in many ways. And when I was playing Dragon's Dogma the other day, I was, in my mind, comparing it to Outward. And like just how it feels a lot like Dragon's Dogma in a sense. Like the sense of adventure and the atmosphere, it really is on the same level almost. I'd argue Dragon's Dogma is a better game for people who like don't maybe have the patience to play Outward, because in Dragon's Dogma you don't have all the survival mechanics and, you know, the actual okay, so something about this game that I forgot to mention is when you die, you don't actually die, you KO, and then you get a random KO. It's like an event. Every time you get knocked the fuck out, something random will happen to you, and you'll wake up in a different scenario. Like, I don't know, maybe like you get knocked the fuck out in the middle of the desert, and some dude comes saves you, and he puts you on top of a cliff, and then leaves a note saying, "Hey, I saved your ass. You owe me a drink." Or like another time you might get picked up by mercenaries, and they take all your fucking money because they saved you, and you couldn't say no. And then you end up back in town, or like if you get knocked the fuck out in a particular cave, maybe something in the cave happens, and like you end up deeper in the cave than you wanted to be because monsters dragged you to their nest. And it's like, one of my favorite ones is if you get your ass kicked by bandits of a particular type, they will enslave you. Yes. And it's like, if you don't have the patience to deal with shit like that, then yeah, maybe play Dragon's Dogma, because it's a lot more player friendly.
Listen to me. Oh, is that? Listen,
and that is something I can appreciate about Dragon's Dogma, is that it's literally like a turn on and play it, and like you just go. And I'll say Dragon's Dogma combat is a lot better. But it is equally in depth as I would say Outward is as well. And like, you still have to do your inventory management. You still have to understand how equipment works and how classes work and all that fun stuff. And like, some of the bigger differences is like, this is a co-op game and Dragon's Dogma isn't.
Curious. This worries me. Damn.
But the sense of adventure is still damn near the same.
Curious.
Honestly, if I had to pick one over the other, I would probably still pick Outward. I do love Dragon's Dogma. I played the shit out of it. I played the first one. I did like 100 playthroughs of it because I had all the teleport stones just placed everywhere that the main quest would be. And then I would just TP straight to the end of a quest line every playthrough, and I'd end up getting through a single playthrough in like less than 30 minutes. So I just did that several times. Because after you finish a playthrough of the game, you got unique loot depending on the class you used to beat the last boss. And so I would just beat the last boss with every single class equipped so I could get all the unique loot. It was very fun. And I love shit like that. I love mechanics that reward, like, deeper play. Like, in Dark Souls 2, beating the game without dying or resting at a bonfire rewards you with the Rings of the Explorer and the Ring of the Conqueror. And it's like, they didn't have to put that in there. There's no reason for them to have put shit like that in there. But they did. They did. Because they knew people would chase it. It's chase items like that that really drive home a good sense of adventure and like a sense of accomplishment. And it's like so many modern games these days don't fucking have that sense of accomplishment in them. Like, you don't get rewarded anymore for just being good or thinking deeper about things. It's just like you're given a task, you go do the task, and that's the end of it. There is no, like, secret... I guess the best example of this would be, like, Baldur's Gate. There's, like, so many silly little things you could do, and the secrets. Ugh. I'm a sucker for secrets. And this game's full of them, too. And so is Dragon's Dogma. And, like I mentioned before, Morrowind. Totally full of secrets. You could turn godly just in the first hour of playing Morrowind if you knew all of the secrets. Like my favorite one was the talking mud crab that would sell you shit. Or, well, he wouldn't sell you shit, but he had like 10,000 gold, which was the highest amount of gold any merchant had in Morrowind. And it's like, I love shit like that because it's like the devs went out of their way to put things in the game like that, you know, so seldom few people would actually find or even care about. And it's a level of detail that goes so underappreciated. Maybe I'm just a sucker for shit like that, but I think that's what makes games great. There's some fighting going on over there. Hold on, I gotta drink some tea. I'm tired. But don't ask why that makes sense. Not all of the teas have caffeine. Oh, another brawl. Let's see who wins this one. It ain't looking so good for our Phytosaur here. Oh, damn, that didn't last. Oh, he dodged it, you dick. Stupid. I always end up going back to Dark Souls 2. In almost every conversation. I don't know why. There's just so many little details about it that I love. But even like some of the sillier secrets in games really just tickle me. Like I mentioned earlier, the Code Sonic thing. You make your character roll around like Sonic at 300% movement speed. It's so stupid and silly, but the devs put it in there anyway. And like, yeah, you could argue it's kind of immersion breaking, but this was an afterthought. especially because games like this aren't really meant to be taken too seriously. I mean, it's a fantasy adventure game, so like, how serious does it need to be? And there's plenty more secrets in this game that are like that too. And I'd actually say some of the secrets in this game are inspired by Morrowind, because right here on the map, so this little island over here is incredibly difficult to get to. The beachhead is literally on the northwest side, so you have to cross this poison swamp. Yes, if it's a poison swamp, if you step in the water, you take constant poison damage. You have to cross this poison swamp, get around the island, and come up here. There's nothing on this island, but if you come over here to this tiny little speck, there's a tree trunk in here that has a unique weapon. It's a dagger that glows like a lantern. And it does decent damage too, yeah. But it's just like, there is absolutely no reason to go over there. There's nothing pointing you towards that area. There's no reason anyone would ever feel like, oh, there's must be something over here. There's no tells, you know. It's just kind of an island there amongst all of these other islands, you know. But there is a secret weapon over there. There's just all kinds of shit like that. You can also find Smo's hammer in this game, which I thought was really funny. Alright, I gotta get into this giant tree cave and go kick some bandit ass. I don't like already being pretty much over encumbered though. That's not great. I should probably eat some of this food. Get me some buffs. Fire. They have poison resistance, so I'm not gonna use that. Decay and cold. Yeah, get fucked on. Ooh, you missed. Damn sorceress. Ooh, probably should have equipped my combat helmet, maybe. Did she fall? Ooh, she's struggling. She's struggling. Wonder if she can make her way back up. Oh, she almost got up here. Come on, you can do it. Oh, no. Oh, she's gone. She's gone. Ow! What the fuck? There's another one. Or is it the same one? How the fuck did you get back up here? Wow. Well, she's dead now. Do I have any traps? No, but I can make some. Or not, I guess. Okay. Fuck me, I guess. Oh, I need iron. Wait, hold on. Shit. I would like some traps before I go in there. There's a There's a really bad man in there that I don't want to toy with. Oops. Give me all of your weapons. Need to turn them into iron. Nice. Alright, let's go in here and actually kick some ass. Or get my ass kicked, either way. Good luck indeed. I don't need luck. All I have is skill. Okay, let's start off with this. Ah! You idiot. Hey, he had traps on him. Nice. How do... Oh, I can't remember. I can't believe I can't remember my spells. Jesus. What kind of rune mage am I? That wasn't right. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was the healing. Okay, yeah, so you do the armor, and then you reverse the armor spell, and it takes the armor and makes it a healing spell. What is this one? Oh, that's the sword! Nice! Okay. And then if I cast it again, it makes the big sword. Ooh. Come here, bitch. Yeah, run, you little pussy. Dope. Alright. As much as I love the sword, though, I want my mace back. I'm wasting all my mana here. I'm trying to figure out how to do the light. I forgot how to cast Mage Light. Oh, there we go. Ah, I've figured it out. So there's Mage Light. How did I make the sword again? I don't remember. Oops. Already forgot. Hold on. Let's do mage armor again. Just in case. And then we'll put ice. And then we'll use Cool Boon. Increased ice damage. I do 24 physical and 42 ice damage. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go in here and kick this Immaculate's ass. Ooh, knocked him down. He a tanky boy. Oh, you getting dunked on, son. What's wrong with you? Oh, I missed. Wow. Weak. You weak as hell. Maybe I'm just strong. Nah, he weak as fuck. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. All good stuff. Whoa! What the hell? Why do you guys always come out of nowhere? Fucking beat your ass. Fucking wizards. I can't see! Damn, he really out here beating my ass. Anyway, let's get out of that corruption. Gross. Iron. Give me the iron. I have 8 spikes, 3 traps. Indeed. Very nice. Shadows didn't help them too much. They're not very great allies. Loot! That's decent stuff. Got some bandages. Ooh, an arcane robe! Nice! I think I got that off of the witch. That's a really good item. You can put it in the legacy chest and upgrade it to a white robe. It's incredibly powerful. Let's get rid of some of this food. I'm overweight. Yes, water. Good choice. Oh, there's Mr. Badass. He kind of scary. I don't want to fuck with him. So we're going to put some traps here. You're going to love this. Traps are so silly. Oops. Oh god, he coming. Oh no, that's just an archer. I'm not worried about him. Oh, that's a captain. Never mind. That ain't just an archer. You think you're gonna snipe me? Come here, I dare you. Try me, bitch. What the hell is he doing? He's getting all wonky. Oh, get parried, fool. Ah! If only that killed him. That would have been funny. Ow. You pussy. Fuck you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Gladly take that. We love some iron. Alright, let's set up some more traps here. I'm kind of a both. I feel like there are situations in which melee is a lot more preferable to magic, but I think magic is a lot more fun. Until it gets boring, and then melee is fun until that gets boring. So I really do love the whole Spellblade archetype. I'm not really showing off the magic. There's a lot of other magic abilities that involve like casting runes on the ground and then summoning fire from your torches and stuff, and it's really in depth. But I'm not spec'd into using that stuff. I don't even think I have that skill. I have Mana Push, Reveal Soul, the boons, and then yeah, that's pretty much all I have. I guess you can do this really cool thing with Reveal Soul. Reveals the orb left by deceased adventurers and, well, just any dead person. It will summon their soul out, like so. And then if you cast, what is it, Spark? Yeah, you cast Spark on it, it will burn their soul and transfer it to mana. It's pretty fucking metal if you ask me. I'm burning your soul so I can have mana. Brutal Great Axe. Oh god, he's right there! Uh-oh. Ow! My ass! Fucking idiot. Yeah, get your ass beat. Whoa! How'd you get up? What the hell? Okay. Moving on. I can also cast a magic trap, too. Should have did that as well. Come on, pussy. Oh! Got him! Nice. And I saved 2 traps. I think mostly when it comes to how I choose to play games like this, to me, it's really just whatever feels the most fun at the time. Like, I'm very picky. Because sometimes it's like getting up and close to your enemy with a giant warhammer and like smashing their fucking skull in. That's incredibly fun. I love that. And then, you know, once the appeal wears off, I like to just put the hammer away and maybe pull out a dagger and start poking people in the butt. That's also fun. And sometimes you just want to melt their skin off their bones with magic. I'd argue I do kind of sway more towards magic, though. I do always end up wanting to play some kind of magic incorporated build. I am way overweight. 130 out of 110. That's not good. I got too much loot. Oh, God! Try me, bitch. Oh! Ooh! Damn. I love a good mace, though, don't get me wrong. It's probably my favorite one-handed weapon of choice. Are they aesthetically pleasing? Not the most. I'd say a sword is the most aesthetically pleasing, let's be real. Swords are fucking cool. But, like, nothing is quite as satisfying as a good old wallop with a mace. Especially when the game incorporates maces to be more effective against, like, shields. Nothing feels quite as satisfying as just smashing through the defenses of your enemy and then mashing them to a pulp. It's quite fun. What's up, love? I plan on going to the gym around 6-ish. A small grocery order, huh? Okay. Sounds good to me.
Don't know why I thought 4 protein shakes each was gonna be enough to get us through like the whole week.
Do I have wood? Oh god, I'm so overweight. You know what? I don't like being overweight like this. I'm just gonna put all this shit here. Oh god, my health is burnt. I wish I had some tea for that. I'm still overweight despite dropping all that shit. Ooh, there's a trap there. Oh. Jesus. Another witch. Damn, bro, you didn't stand a chance. Wow, he really just got his ass beat. Thank you. Wow, cooking pot. Speaking of cooking pots, you want to see something really silly? Check this out. It never ceases to amaze me. Oh, my allergies are killing me right now. No, I just need to not be a little bitch. I need to go to a doctor and get my nose taken off. Yeah, well, sure they will. I'm sure if I asked, they would just do it.
You know, if we bought local honey, it would help.
Local honey, huh?
Yeah, because the local honey would have local pollens and everything in it, and then if you eat it, your body gets used to those pollens.
Interesting.
Your body can like learn how to fight off the pollens and everything, and not see them as a threat.
That's cool.
Scientists say that that's not true, and that's not how that works. It works, so
It literally just works.
like it literally does work. So.
Damn, I'm doing a shit ton of damage right now. Better go work this guy real quick. Alright, let's do it. There he is. Oh, hold on. Real fast. Alright, now I'm ready. Let's go kick some ass. Oh no, not the... I'll kill this guy first. Ow. Damn, bro, what is you doing? You getting dunked on right now. What's up? What's up? What are you doing? Come on, man. At least try a little bit. Weak. Damn, bro, you suck. What kind of show was that? Ornate chest. Whoa, a palladium mace. Cool. Oops. Oh, god damn it. Forgot to pick up the silver. There. Don't need that. I'm gonna drop the cooking pot for now. I can get one later. It's fine. Gonna have some of this. Gonna have some of that. I don't want these. Eat this. I seem to be in a predicament. Oh, the glowstone backpack. That thing's cool. It's a backpack that you don't need a lantern for because it itself is the lantern. Unfortunately, it cannot carry as much. I am tainted. Tainted! Hunger rate plus 100% and reduced lightning resistance. Love that. Alright, I think I did everything I came here to do. Kicked everybody's ass. It's unfortunate I can't carry all the loot. Because, yeah, I could have made some decent money off of all this. Thank you, thank you. Ass kicking is my middle name. No, for real, it's on my birth certificate. Oh my god. I'm so overweight. I'm struggling to even walk. It's gonna be a long trip back. That might help. God, more loot. I can't carry it all. Those steel shields are worth quite a bit, too. I think they're at least like 30 silver a piece. 30 or 40. Oh god, more bandits. More banditos. I do want to kill the witch, though. She has some pretty good drops sometimes. Not that I can carry more. Oh, maybe I should have waited for my stamina. Whoa, you missed. Oh god, please don't hit me. I'm tired, leave me alone. You missed again. Damn, you suck. Oh, it's always funny. Damn, you didn't have shit. I love how our partner there just completely ignored what was happening. A ruby. Nice! Whoa. Whoa. She clearly did not have that. Oh, that's not the water. I need the water. Give me the water. Yes, very nice. Actually, I'm gonna drop one of these. I don't need that. I only need 2 water skins. It's fine. Now, as long as I don't aggro those guys, I think I'll be okay. Oh God! Mission failed. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Ah! Get off me! Go away! Bro, I'm at like 60% health right now. I do not want to fight these guys. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone! Ah! Just keep running. Just keep running. Ah! Can't keep running forever. We're in hot pursuit. Sure would be a shame if I came across some more enemies. God damn, they still on me. Running out of stamina. I'm having a time. Oh. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Ha, fucking losers. I had that under control. It was totally fine.
There's news for you.
Yeah. Just you wait, I'll go back out there and kick their asses. As soon as I'm done here.
Greetings, friend.
You selling anything useful? Hell no. $300, huh? Nice. 240. That's good shit. That's all his silver.
Is there something you need?
I do need that. Oh, I should not buy an enchanting pedestal yet. I don't have the materials I need. I do have enough money to go buy my last skill, though. Let's go. So I've specialized in rune magic and the monk
Hey there.
thus far. Oh, should I get Flash Onslaught or Counter Strike? Oh, God. Flash Onslaught is cool. This is a tough choice. Because Flash Onslaught is useful, but you have to have the Discipline boon to use it, and it consumes the boon. And it's really not useful against one singular enemy. It's kind of a waste of a skill. Especially when fighting bosses, but Counter Strike is pretty useful against bosses. Flash Onslaught's cool. You basically you turn into a cloud of smoke for a second, which makes you invulnerable. And you instantaneously hit everything within like a 10-foot radius all at the same time. And it deals massive damage. Counter-Strike, though, is literally just what it says it is. It's a parry and it's a parry and riposte in one. And it does like 6 times damage. It also doesn't require the discipline boon. I think I'll just go with Counter-Strike. It's not as fun, but it will be more useful, I do believe. It also has a lower cooldown. And I can also use Counter-Strike with any weapon. Cool. Parry and riposte. Oh yeah, I gotta sell this mace.
Is there something you need?
You don't have the money. Oh wait, yeah, you do.
Is there
You have
something
gold
you need?
bars. Oops. Didn't mean to have that many. There we go. Alright, now I've got the rune magic and the monk skills. Oh. Gotta go talk to dude.
Watch yourself out in the marsh. I don't understand. Oh, I'm too old for this.
The voice acting in this game is great. It's so bad. What the hell? You see that door? I just came in through this door. But there's nothing on the other side of the door. What the hell? I just noticed that. What is going on here? Design. Peak. peak design.
Make it quick. I've been hearing rumors. You'll regret that. If you want to do something about Sorobor's involvement, you'll have better luck in Berg.
That guy's using a chakram. Oh, goodness me. Let's see here. What I need to do now is not be fucking overweight. There's so much shit on me. I think I need to go back to Cierzo. I'm going to undertake another long journey out of the hallowed marsh and into Cierzo. Yeah, I told you I'd come back here and kick your asses. Ooh, get spanked. Fuck you. Easy peasy. Alright, Cierzo now. One long trip. Drink this for starters. Swap back to that. Have a swig. And, yeah, be on my way. I guess I could do this too. I don't know. That puts me overweight. I don't want to do that. It's really silly. Wearing armor, heavy armor anyway, gives you like stamina and movement speed debuffs. But taking it off and putting it in your bag just takes the buffs away. It's very silly. Man! Jeez. Call yourselves bandits? Can't even beat a dude wearing a bird on his head. No, can't carry it. Shit. I think I'm just gonna have to go back to town and ignore the loot for now. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Just ignore my adventurers, it's sense. It's okay. Oh, Twanosaur. Fuck you. I don't want nothing to do with you. I hope it's not still snowing in Cierzo. It probably is. Still winter. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to go through the bandit camp. That's fun. Nothing to restore my health with, besides a great life potion. I'll be fine. Sometimes when bandits kill you, they'll strip you naked and throw you out in the middle of nowhere. They'll literally just take your equipment. Of course, you could get it back, but you're fucking naked. They only take your clothes, though. But you know what's great about being a mage? You don't need clothes. Or weapons. Wow, there were supposed to be bandits here. I guess they're on vacation. Oh, go away. You and me both know you don't want to fight. Ooh, another one for the journey. These fireflies have a unique effect. They increase enemy awareness range towards you. And you can't get rid of them unless you do a very specific thing. There's a type of plant that will eat them. You have to walk over it. And then that gives you a unique item. There's one right over there. Tasty. I'm lost. No, I'm not. I know where I'm at now. Never mind. It is dark, isn't it? I think that was kind of intentional. Atmosphere-wise, definitely. There are some brighter places. The desert is quite bright, as you can imagine. But, yeah, the swamp. Swamp is just kind of dreary, as intended. It is a poison swamp. It's not supposed to be a happy place. But, we're gonna get a change of scenery here in just a second. Show you the, well, quite the opposite, in fact, of what this place is. Chersonese. I hope it's not winter still. Winter sucks. Oh, it's still winter. Fuck me. Don't fuck with me right now, you I'm busy. Leave me alone. Fuck you. Wow, okay. That's enough! Oh, I'm out of stamina. Shit. Wow, if he kills me, I'm gonna be very upset. Bro, you got a machete! Oh, it's a sword. Usually it's a machete. Oh, you fucked up. Bonk. Okay, anyway, before I freeze to death, I need wood. Wood, wood, wood. Give me the wood. Man, I'm having a bad time. Torch. Not good enough. Tea? Protects against cold and restores stamina. Yes, there we go. Now we're not suffering. Or suffering in other ways still, but at least we're not freezing to death. So, 9 dots? Not too long ago. Well, it's long ago now. At least a year ago. These little pearl birds, they had a plushie sale of these pearl birds. And I was so mad that I missed out on getting one because they were so cute. But by the time I had gotten by the time I even knew that that was happening, they would already sold out. I was so upset. Man, everything wants a piece of me today. What the fuck? There's another pearl bird. Once I get back to Cierzo, I'm gonna do some silly, goofy exploit thing. Some pretty intense music. Okay. You ever climbed a snowy mountain in full plate armor? Me neither. There's town. Wow, I got a lot of shit going on in my inventory. God damn. What now? Oh. Oh. Fuck that up. One of my favorite spells in this game, it's not really super effective, but it is just super cool. It's called Flamethrower. You literally just cast whatever lantern or torch is in your hand. You just cast it outwards in like a cone. Literally Flamethrower. But that's not what the cool part about it is. The cool part is there's different kinds of torches and different kinds of lanterns that don't just have fire. There's an electric lantern you can get. It's powered by a battery. It doesn't cast fire. It casts electricity. It's fucking awesome. You can also get an ice torch. Instead of warming you up, it keeps you cool.
What?
And it casts ice flames. It's fucking sick. It can. depending on your gear. So a lot of gear in the game, these robes, for example, if you notice in the stats, it says damage bonus, and most robes and certain kinds of armor will have damage bonuses to particular elements or physical increased damage. And if you can get a build together that increases electricity damage or whatever element damage of your choice, you can get it to do decent damage, but the trade-off is that it's pretty weak, but it costs basically nothing to cast, and that's kind of like the trade-off.
Hey there.
And the best part about it is because of how much it
Hey.
hits,
Listen.
it does multiple hits. And so that's really good for like stun locking enemies if their stagger bar is pretty low. You can knock them down with it. You can also apply effects as well. So like if you hit enemies repeatedly with fire, they catch on fire. Using flamethrower and a torch is really easy for applying set effects like that. And all of the elements have specific elemental debuff effects that you can use to apply, or use flamethrower to apply. So it's really good for that. The ethereal damage is pretty decent because it does extra stagger damage, and it's effective against like spirits and such, and enemies that wear like armor. But overall, it doesn't do spectacular damage, especially to like higher level enemies. Higher level, there is no level, it's just more powerful enemy types. Okay, before I go doing anything, I need to just go to the house. Flamethrower is a super early game spell too. So it's definitely meant to be more useful like in the beginning when you're like starting out. But it's still fun to use even against higher level enemies. Especially for the stun lock perspective of it. It's good for that anyway. I need this. I need that. Potentially the Brutal Great Axe too. We're gonna do some crafting and some exploiting. Take 2 of those. Need 2 of these. I guess I only need 1 of those. So I can get rid of that. I can't use the Brutal Great Axe just yet because I don't have enough of the Tuanosaur tails. I like to keep the varnishes because they're more useful. I don't need plant tents. Those are for emergency use only. I can put up the traps for now. This. Liveweedies, obsidian. I only need 2 of those. Phytosaur horn. Thorny cartilage. Oh, I can use those for something, but I don't remember the recipe for that. Put all this shit up. Ghost bone gun. How do you make gun? I need gun! Bone pistol. Oh yeah, I need crystal meth. Oh, good thing I have 1 crystal meth. Boom! Boner pistol. Oh, I should rest. I'm totally fucked up right now. 10 hours should be good enough. Shit, I wish I could sleep 10 hours straight. That'd be fucking nice. Vista. Alright, I'm gonna repair my stuff.
What can I do for you? All right. All right.
Easy peasy. Oh, fuck. The water purifier here is broke, so I have to use dirty water and purify it myself. Empty that one. Oh, that one's already full. Never mind. Gather wood. 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 Campfire. Don't mind me starting fires in town. It's fine. Boil salt water. I might as well boil these two. Oh, I could have made potions. Oops. Never mind. Oh well. I can still make health potions though. Boom. Done. Alright, what was I doing now? Oh yeah, I need to sell that sword.
What? All right.
What? Alright. Oh, my lantern's out of oil. Fix that real quick. Alright, now to go do some silly, goofy stuff. So there's a secret mechanic in this game called Legacy. And what it is these unique chests. Like this one, can be used to upgrade specific kinds of items. For instance, these arcane robes. And you put the item in the chest, and then when you start a new game with a new character, you get this unique option called Legacy. And it lets you select a character who has stored an item in a legacy chest in that game. And then when you select that, I'll show you how the Code Sonic works too. So you do that. Go to settings, turn on super speed, and yep. Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, shit gets really weird when you move that
Rise and
fast.
shine if you cut.
You heard, Mother.
Yeah.
Away with you.
I'm
Shut up.
sorry that was the first thing you woke up to. Please forgive them.
So, when
Many of them
you
have lost family and are not
do the
thinking
legacy
straight.
chest, you start a new character and you select the legacy of said character that put the item in the chest. Go to that same chest in a different character. And voila! It's a different item. Except it's not different. It's the same item, but it's better. Much better. And you can do this with several items. There's a whole compendium of items you can do this with. As you can see, I've been doing it too. Then you just delete the character. And then you start the process over. This is also how you can duplicate items as well. Because the original item you put in there is still in the same place that you left it. This is not made easy to find out. At least the exploit of it. The exploit of it is just kind of like a big brain genius thing. Because like you have to use multiplayer. The game is split screen. So this is how the exploit works, is through split screen. But yeah, the legacy chests aren't entirely secret. There's only 4 in the game in its entirety. And getting to them is pretty difficult. This one in the starting town is probably the easiest to get to. You just have to have the key to get to it. And it's the fastest one to get to. But it's not exactly a secret, so to speak. It is, and it isn't. Whether the exploit through co-op is intentional is kind of, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of obvious. If they didn't want you to do it, then it wouldn't be as easy as it is. It kind of feels like a reward for doing it this way, to be honest. It doesn't feel like they didn't want people to do it. It feels more to me like the devs wanted people to do it like this, or else there wouldn't be there's like over 100 items you have to do this to get the better version of. And it's like, if you were to do this the right way, you would have to start a character and you would only be able to get 4 items at a time. You wouldn't be able to get more than 4 items per character. And that just doesn't make any sense. I definitely feel like this was also kind of like an online multiplayer thing. It was supposed to create like maybe a trade system. But there's also, I don't know, it's just so much easier to do it this way. And I don't know, I do it. Everybody does it. Must be okay then, right? Yeah, secret quality of life. It's one of those things where it's like, you don't have to do this either. You don't have to use the legacy chests to play the game or even beat the game. But here's where it gets even better. After you beat the main story, or a main story of the 4, you will unlock the ability to fight secret bosses all over the game. There are secret locations that you need to bring specific items to that let you into an arena
I'm sorry, that was the
that
fat
lets you
kid. It
fight
doesn't- you
some
must
kind of
find a way
enemy
to
that's
pay
like
what is
super
owed
powered
to the tribe.
version of
The last
enemies
thing
you
I
would
want
normally fight in the
is
game.
to confiscate your home.
And you get really rare, unique items out of them. And those unique, well, they're materials. You get unique materials out of them, and then you can build end-game items via those materials. And it's ridiculous, because this is a single-player, well, I shouldn't say it's single-player, but it is a single-player game, for the most part, that has end-game in it. It's crazy. Sinner Claymore. So, like, here's the original sword. And then here's the legacy version of said sword. Very cool. We're going to do it with this pistol. I strongly recommend it. If you get it on PC, I'd play it with you. I have it on console too, but I don't really play console anymore. I could, but like the appeal's just not the same. Plus, like, I stream on PC. I don't really like doing anything on console. Yeah, also, my girlfriend likes to play Skyrim. There's also a whole extra DLC in this game that has, like, town building mechanics. It's really funny. It adds, like, an extra 100 hours to the game. PS5's a good choice. It's a good thing you do have a PS5 then, because you can't get the definitive edition on older generation console. The definitive edition is the only way to play this game. Whoops. There's also a secret Ebony Warrior style boss in the game too. I think it's after you beat any of the main stories. If you come back to the first town, there's a little hidden boat that you can find over by the dock
But you heard
that
Mother.
leads you
Away
to
with you, or
that
I-
starting
That gives you
island.
a few days to pay back the money. Either gather
And
the money,
there's
or
a
earn a
warrior
tribal
there that
favor,
will fight you,
and they won't be able to touch
and
you.
he's really tough. This exploit is definitely a lot easier on PC too if you have a controller and keyboard. Otherwise, doing it on PlayStation with 2 controllers gets kind of silly sometimes. Fable? Fable was actually good. Oh my god, that's so funny you say that too, because I was just thinking about Fable the other day. And I was just reminiscing about the first game and when I played that on Xbox. And like, I loved certain aspects of it. Like, it felt fun at times. But goddamn, it got progressively worse after 2. I think 2 was okay. First one was amazing. 2 was a little bit not as good as 1 in my opinion. But then 3 totally shit the fucking bed. I don't know what they were thinking with 3. But it was disgusting. I absolutely hate how they handled the magic. A fucking gauntlet, really? Nobody can just cast magic. All the old heroes are gone, and magic suddenly just doesn't exist. They have to use a fucking gauntlet. What the hell is that stupid shit? I understand it's supposed to be like, oh, Industrial Revolution. But it's like, okay, yeah, it's an okay concept, but does that relay fun gameplay. No, the Industrial Revolution fucking sucked for everybody involved. Everyone was having a bad time. And that's what got me about 3 that I hated, was the atmosphere. Everything about it was so drab and fucking awful. It felt terrible. I definitely didn't like 3. Yeah, it did. I guess I can put all this shit up now. Actually, I can... I'm gonna get rid of that. Gonna sell that. I can't use that for anything. Meteoric pistol. Boner pistol. 48. The only thing I liked about Fable 3, to be honest, was the whole, like, your brother being the king and him trying to basically teach you a lesson about what it really takes to be a ruler. That was a cool idea. I liked that to an extent. It was an interesting story. It was a good plot. And, like, the part where he makes you choose between the innocent people or the love of your life, that was great. That was a great start to the game, because it set up your brother as the villain, and, like, at the same time, it made him kind of sympathetic, because it's like, you don't understand what it really takes to be king. But at the same time, you realize that there are choices to be made, and, like, he forces you to make a choice you shouldn't have had to make, and it's like, wow, what a piece of shit. But it's like he's trying to teach you a lesson, even if that lesson costs other people's lives. And it's like, that's what it takes to be king. And, like, that was fucking cool. That was awesome. Everything else about the game sucked, though. It was absolutely awful. Also, I thought it was really silly that they had an Easter egg. Was it 2 or 3 that had the Halo assault rifle? I'm pretty sure it was 2, because it was the first game that incorporated the rifles. I thought that was really funny. I remember using that. Dude, I remember going to the library to get access to the website that you had to use to get the chicken outfit, I think it was. Because you had to watch the play or something on the website, and it would grant you this code or whatever. Or somehow it would connect to your account, and you would unlock the chicken suit. And then you had to use the chicken suit to get one of the last achievements in the game. And I remember I didn't have internet, so I had to go to the library to do that with my cousin. Man, what a fucking time. I don't need traps right now. The Phytosaur horn, don't need that. Don't really need those. Don't need those right now. Don't need those. Don't need that. Gonna sell this stuff. And then I think that will be... I think I'll beat it for this town. First mature RPGs. Like what? Sacrificing? No, not sacrificing people. Committing adultery. And then watching your wife find your other wife. And then sacrificing both of them.
can I help you?
While your kids watch you.
Yes.
Fable had some fun moments.
Is there something you... Is there... Can... Excellent.
I liked shitting myself in the middle of town trying to do the fart emote. And then watching everybody get disgusted. I liked living out my real life fantasies. Of being an absolute fucking menace in society. That's the only thing I'll give Fable, is it let me be a real menace to society. With little to no consequence. Farting up and down the street. Oh, hell yeah.
What can I do for you? All right.
I like how the game kind of pigeonholed you into having a real job, too. At least in, was it 3? You had to do, like, the smithing job. Or you could play the lute. Or you could fucking do something else. I don't remember. But it just... Like, do we really need to have this in the game? I get it's for, like, atmospheric purposes, and it's supposed to be representative of something, but it's like, is it fun, though? No. Nobody liked doing that shit. Playing stupid fucking timed minigames. God, what an awful game 3 was. Jesus Christ. Alright, before we continue, I gotta take a short piss break. fun. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I gotta go back to not freezing to death, first of all. Gotta go back to the swamp. Yep, gotta go back to the swamp. Gotta go fight some dinosaurs. And then find a mushroom. Struggling up that hill. Speaking of struggling, should probably... Yep, that's better. Oh, I don't need that anymore. I have a better tent. I have a luxury tent now. I've been gentrified. I've gentrified adventuring. Clinky, clanky, clinky, clanky. Clunky dunk. Clunkety dunk. There's a creature in this game called a troglodyte. It's basically like a disgusting subhuman little creature. They're very human-esque, but they look like little... I don't really know how to describe them, to be honest. They're just kind of gross cave frog-looking people. But anyway, they're very feeble and weak and pathetic. You can play as one. It is yet another secret Easter egg in this game. You can actually play as a troglodyte. And the funniest thing about it is the first line you hear from another NPC after you wake up back in your home is "Wake up, Trog Spawn." And it just, playing as a troglodyte and hearing that line, it hits different, man. It hits different. Yeah, kind of like a Saurian, except way fucking uglier. I don't think there's any in the swamp, or I'd show you some. They mostly live in caves. Oh, there is some! I know where I can find some. Actually, I don't want to go to that cave, to be honest. It's deadly. I don't have good poison resistance, or else I would. Oh, absolutely. There are a lot of status effects. Confusion, pain, poison, extreme poison, bleeding, extreme bleeding. What's a few others? Dampen. And then there's all the elemental effects like being wet. Being wet has its own effects. Fire, being on fire. No, hinder impairs your movement. That is also another status effect. Pain. Pain increases how much physical damage you take by like 25%. And there's a specific creature in this game called the Assassin Bug that inflicts both hinder and pain. And they cause bleeding, which is a physical status effect. So it makes you take even more bleed damage if you're inflicted with pain. They're called Assassin Bugs for a reason. They are very lethal and very scary. They look like giant red cockroaches with barbed tongues, kind of like an anteater. That's a scary boy. No, no, don't look at me. It's fine. You stay right there. Yeah, I think it's, I think roaches are universally hated. That is no joke. I think I need to go this way? I gotta get to the great tree, which I do believe I'm right below. There's the Spire of Light. How do you get traumatized by a roach? Well, now that I really think about it, I can imagine a few scenarios in which you could be traumatized by one. They're pretty vile little creatures. Ooh, yeah, now that I think more about it, nothing like finding one in your food. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, those are not great either. That's gross. I swallowed a moth once because it flew into my mouth when I was yawning. I almost choked. I'm gonna fight this guy. But not like this. He kind of scary. That's an alpha. Oh God, he coming. Set a trap. Oh God, he coming. Oh Lord, he coming. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I'm ready. Come at me, big man. Ugh. Oh, I missed. Ooh. 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 Bonking time indeed. He definitely got bonked on. He didn't know what hit him. He got slapped up. I need to get up there somehow. That has instilled confidence in me. I am no longer afraid of this cave. However, I'm supposed to get in there, though. I don't know. Ooh. 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 Pro cliff jumper. Parkour. Oh boy, it's raining. Wet. I am wet. Soggy, one might even say. Frost resist, -25. No, actually. It's frost and fire. Lightning would make sense, though. But I think the lightning in this game isn't really referred to as actual electrical lightning. It's more like light magic. It does light damage instead of like electrical damage. You know how it is. Magic specifications and whatnot. Is this the right way? I think this is the right way. Maybe? Can I get up here? Oh! Maybe. Hold on. Get a little funky here. Parkour? Parkour? Nice. Start buffing up before I go in. Doing pretty decent on weight. Oh, is that another alpha? Jesus Christ. I almost walked right into him. Oh my god. We're gonna have to do it without the help of a mine. Get away from me. I'm not ready yet. Cool, 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 cool. Oh god, he just casted fire on me. Oh, absolutely, man. Thanks for showing up and hanging out. It's nice to have somebody to talk to. And I'll pretty much be streaming every day from now on. Now that I've, got everything set up as best I could for now. But yeah, I mean, always welcome to stop by. Take it easy, man. Oh, I think I'm gonna use a potion for this part. No sense in waiting. Nice. Love to see it. For sure, for sure. I'll see you next time, man. Shit, I should be on later today, even after I go to the gym. I gotta get off here anyway. It's almost time for me to go. So good so far. Get dunked on. Yeah.
Oh no.
But of course.
Hey, get away from his head. I don't want to be right by your mouth. Oh shit! I'm almost there.
Sounds like you're having a lot of fun over there.
Oh, it's already dead. I'm just having to go through the killing pit sequence thing. Just walk straight through an on fire dragon.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Oof, almost died there.
Oh, I need to start whacking shit with my mates again. I'm all out of them. I have Are you wanting to eat anything before we go to the gym, baby?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna stop my stream here. Call it a day.